Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome to Total War Saga Troy. Today, Creative Assembly have been kind enough to let me show off 90 minutes or 40 turns, whatever comes first, of the Total War Troy Paris campaign. If you missed it, I also did Menelaus a couple days ago, and in that video, I kind of talked a lot about my thoughts and feelings on Total War Troy so far and all the stuff I've played. I've played around about 4 campaigns up to the limit, and in that video, I talk about everything I'm allowed to in the NDA, basically, and all just basically what I'm feeling about the game itself. In short, I think the campaign is great, but the battles really are very lackluster. So if you want to go into more detail on that, just check out my Menelaus campaign. I'll link it down below in the description. But today we are playing as Paris, and I'm looking forward to this. Playing on the other side of things, playing as the Trojans. And the Trojans have a pretty different playstyle than, say, the more conquering Menelaus. Paris is more about, you know, unifying his brothers, confederating, and preparing to repel invasions from the Achaeans. So it's pretty interesting. So Paris also has a couple unique abilities just to him. One of them is keeping Helen happy, which is kind of a bit weird in a Total War game to have to try and keep your wife happy, but still he has to try, and that does give him some good bonuses. I guess he is very reliant on Helen to will him into battle. He also is obviously an archer general, so he goes pew pew just like Orlando Bloom. And yeah, let's just dive right into it, and you guys can get a good feel of how Paris does play in the campaign. We'll have some good battles. I'll show you guys all the features of the game, and we can check it out.
Are we mere playthings of the gods? Or do we plead divine influence to justify our foolish choices?
He's taken her! He's taken my wife! You've risked the safety of Troy.
Troy is my home now.
You have my oath, brother. She will be returned to you. Brother, I can fight. Go, seek shelter. There'll be plenty of fighting ahead.
The wrath of Achaea will descend upon Troy. Paris acted in love, but he has incited war. Whether the walls of Ilios will endure, only the gods can tell. Ah, magnificent Paris. Menelaus of Sparta is devoured by rage after you eloped with his wife, Helen.
Paris of Troy must pay!
War will surely follow. As you sail homewards with Helen, away from the turbulent clouds gathering in the west, you consider the reaction of your brother, Hector.
Brother, your foolish passion has doomed us.
You rule over Troad from your mighty citadel, where fair Helen can gaze out over the wine-dark sea. The rich eastern lands are beyond the reach of the Achaeans. Your brother Hector guards Troy's approaches. On the southern coast of Troad, an Aeolian king has secured a foothold on Trojan soil and now awaits Achaean reinforcements. This dangerous invader ravages the land from his base on Lesbos. In the north, the Pelasgian stronghold could be a useful ally. On the nearby western islands, your god-touched brother Troilos protects the coast in the name of your father, King Priam. Your kinsman Aeneas holds the Hellespont for Troy.
Fear not, noble cousins. I stand with you.
Hold on to your love for your father, your family, and your wife. Draw on that strength to repel the enemies of Troy.
Boom, so that is the intro to Paris, and I really like it. It was a really good way to set the scene. I love the idea of, you are not just here to conquer everyone like the Roman Empire. You're here, you're supported by allies scattered around, and I really hope they take this more into future games, of having vassals and friends and allies and stuff that you slowly bring together into a coalition and stuff like that. Like, I really like that. It's a good way of playing and building up empires, I think, indeed. So we have a few mechanics we have to look at before we do get started into Paris's campaign. One of them being the Premier's heir. So basically we have to gain the favor of our father. We do that by doing certain actions. As you can see, this is the list of stuff we'll gain it by, and we basically just have to beat our brother to each of these milestones, and when we do, we gain bonuses for our faction, basically kind of like not undermining our brothers, but just gaining the praise of Troy, and eventually we'll be able to consolidate and confederate with our kind of faction and just build into like a grand empire, which is a nice way to play. Kind of you're vying for control, kind of like the Senate almost in Rome 1 Total War, and you do that. You gain favor by doing a bunch of stuff, which is good. Also, you gain quite a bit by just donating gold as well, something I didn't notice. The next mechanic that Paris does have access to is Helen's love. So we have to move Helen basically as close to Paris as possible. Paris is a commander on the battlefield right here.
Paris.
And we basically have to keep Helen close. So right now Helen is down here in the south. So if we basically send Paris off on a mission somewhere here and Helen is really far away, this will start to go down and Paris will get more and more unhappy. And if he's furious, well, actually furious is actually kind of good. But that's only if Helen's been taken away from him. If someone else conquers a settlement where Helen is, he actually gets some really crazy bonuses. That could be a pretty interesting strategy as Paris, actually, to let Helen be taken and just have his army going crazy, kind of like the Sword of Cain almost. But yeah, basically if he's not near her, his army fights worse, and if he is really happy with her, if he's heroic, then he gets crazy good bonuses. So we're going to want to obviously benefit from that. So let's just move down to the south. We'll finish off this quick battle. And because I am on somewhat of a time limit, I'm not going to be playing all these boring battles. I'm going to be auto-resolving some of the battles we just don't need to really worry about. And I'll also be trying my best not to repeat myself too much with the information that you guys will be getting.
Release the prisoners.
From my previous video. In my previous video, I talked a lot about the game and kind of my thoughts and feelings behind stuff and went into a lot more detail on the mechanics. So if you are still interested in the more in-depth stuff, do check out my Menelaus campaign. Whereas this time, I'm just going to be kind of playing the game a bit more and glossing over more mechanics. So we've taken this entire region, kind of doing that easy battle that Creative Assembly always give you. We also have this special building as well, just for Helen herself, which basically reduces the cost for organizing feasts and doing abilities which Helen will need to do. So we have a few other options now to take. So we have managed to secure our nice little province right here, which immediately we're obviously going to want to upgrade with a new resource system. We need to make sure that we gain food, and we need to make sure that we gain wood as quickly as possible. Also, interestingly enough as well, is Paris doesn't start off with access to stone whatsoever, so securing that resource on the map is going to be pretty important, and you can see that it is going to be down here that we will hopefully be able to achieve that. I think our first goal is probably to repel the Achaean invaders from Trojan territory here and then move on to the island. We also could think about allying with this guy, but I think we're just going to kill him, honestly. Secure our foothold down there. Again, could look to confederate with him, but no, not going to. So Paris is a archer general. He's obviously very good at going pew-pew, just like Legolas, just like Orlando Bloom. And we're definitely going to pick up this Centurion drill as well, because it allows him to fire whilst moving, so he can literally just channel his inner way walker. And this one's kind of more of a defensive one, which I don't think we'll need. We'll just go like full out sniping generals from across the map with him. You also get access to some good units, some Trojan Noble Bowman, really good unit, can just do some crazy damage. So let's use the food that we have. We use this food to recruit units now, and then obviously as you get better units, because it's going to cost you stone, or not stone, but copper and gold, and maybe even some wood as well. So we'll just pick up some more bowmen. That's kind of what Paris is all about, is his bowmen, so we're going to look for that. Also going to probably spend some wood here, or do we get some food? I think we actually pump out some food, and we'll take the loyalty here, or the influence here, from the province just to gain a big boost, because you have a set of cool resource buildings in every single region. Obviously, you can see the resource that the province has right here. So at the moment, we're currently looking at this northern one. And we can decide to reduce the influence of the overall region, which is kind of like culture now in Troy, but it gives you a fatter resource bonus. Because this is our home region, I don't think this is going to really be too bad to reduce our influence, because we can always boost it up high. And if you have a higher influence in a region, you gain more resources from stuff like this, which is really nice. Actually, does that even give us more because of the high influence bonus? I think it almost does. Oh, this gives us growth, which is good. But actually, no, we'll just go for this. We'll go for the land. And because we do have over 90%, we'll be gaining a very, very fat amount of food from that, which is going to be very beneficial because it's going to give us more of our relationship here. If we take a look at... oh, nice. Our brother likes us as well because we've got... Yeah, support your brothers because we've got victories against people our brothers are at war with, so our father likes us. He likes the children to play well together. But down here, there's one of these. Actually gets you good bonuses. Yeah, right here. 10 happiness, 10... I don't know what it's called. Benevolence we get for having 400 food from a region. So we want to kind of try and pump food in basically all of our regions right now. There's also drop a royal decree, which is basically like research. I'm probably going to pick up this royal stone as quickly as possible, so we can just get that passive stone increase, as we're obviously not making any, and you need stone to produce. We could also look to do like a trade with diplomacy if we wanted to. Maybe start getting a little bit of stone involved in if anyone has some to spare. Again, I don't know who actually does have a lot of it. You can tell by what people want and what people don't want. The red is what they don't want. Obviously, the green is what they want. Yeah, no one really is willing to trade a good amount of stone. Yeah, no. No one's willing to trade stone. He would trade me this horde down to the south. Would trade us some stone, some wood if we wanted to. But no, we'll just not worry about that quite yet, I don't think. So let's end our turn. Progress the campaign on. And unfortunately, it does seem like our brother Hector did take the settlement to the east of us right there, which we were planning on going for. Would have been nice to be able to do that. So nice, we got some more beloved bonus skill points right there. Again, I feel like this is one of the things that Troy definitely has an issue with. It has so many pop-ups. Like, every single turn, you just have to click through stuff you just don't really care about. Like this will pop up every single turn, basically telling me the change, and it's just very unnecessary. Something they could definitely really reduce is the amount. Obviously, this is early access as well, so do keep that in mind that, you know, the game is still a month out from launch, and there kind of maybe things they will tweak here and there, but yeah. So as you can see, we did gain a little bit of, we got +2 at the moment. Hopefully when our building is done, we'll be in a much better situation. We also can pop off a edict as well. We'll probably grab up the happiness and growth is good. But with Helen being here, we're in a pretty good situation. I might just take the -10% construction costs for all buildings so that they're just cheaper. Cost us less resources to upgrade. And we will improve the wood building as well. So, as we're going to be building up Paris and we're going to be improving his army, I think it's only right that we do move Helen down to the south. So, to move her down to the south, we just need to can we not? Here we go. We have to do a prayer, I think, down to the south. Or is it feast? Yeah, it's a feast we have to move her. And it's free because of the garden we have in the region. So we'll move her down. That will help just improve the... Oh, I moved it to a wrong settlement. I'm an idiot. I meant to move it to this one, but I don't think she can come here because of that. Okay, that's not good. Well, I mean, the region's going to be benefiting from that. Maybe we do just move him to the north then, just for a turn, so he doesn't... so he just, you know... gets a little bit happier. We'll move them close together. We're going to be recruiting anyway for a couple turns, so that's no problem. I should have been reading that. We are, though, suffering for food. So let's maybe just like grow our army a little bit. Maybe let's get some javelins in the army. And we'll just get a unit of spears as well. Yeah, food is a bit of an issue, but we do get this done next turn, which should give us an extra 120 food per turn, which will really add up. And that's just like one of the things that I really like about the game, about Troy, you know, which definitely is going for it. The resource system is great. It could be a bit more in depth, honestly, but I think they've implemented it well enough for me to have a really good time with it. It does add more to the campaign. So a bunch of missions, again, just a million pop-ups. So we're going to leave him here. Do we get to see, if we go to Helen's Beloved, do we get to see? Yeah, he's really happy right now. We can see right here. That Helen is happy. Yeah, Helen's happy, and we're happy as well. Keep Helen happy. It's just kind of a weird thing for sure. We've got a feast, got a grand feast being popped off as well for 5 more turns, so we get big bonuses to a region. As you can see, we're getting a big pump up of the influence. Good growth as well. Yeah, our growth is going crazy because of the grand feast. Very nice indeed. And let's actually upgrade our food again. Why not? We could obviously upgrade our garden. I don't really need to, though. Just having a Helen's house there is fine. Could start getting some wood, which I think is what we're going to do. We could also improve, so our archers are a little bit better. At the max rank, they get 8% more ammunition. Or we could just go for like a big boost to our woodworkers. It costs us a lot of wood, but it will in turn provide us a lot. And I think honestly, I'm happy just to continue to boost up our food production. Because that's really important in the early game, so we can just pump out more soldiers. And it costs us a lot of wood, but it's fine. And then next turn, what we'll do, we can actually still build here. We can't build this for woodworker because it does cost a lot, but it gives you the most. So we're just going to invest in logging tents. And that's a nice little bonus. And I guess we can just upgrade Helen's garden. Why not? And I doubt we'll be able to move Helen for another 5 turns, right? Or can we? We can actually move her, great. So we'll move her down to this place. Oh, but we can't for another 5 turns. That's fine. Good to know. I have played this campaign before as well. I played about 35 turns. Which is fine. Okay, cool. So Paris can probably start to get moved down now. We do want to obviously invade this land. I really want to take this stone as quickly as possible. So we'll just continue to move down to the south. Obviously, we'll be away from Helen for a bit, but hopefully nothing too crazy. I'm also not sure if Helen has to be in the same city or the same province. I assume it's the same city, but we'll have to see. And then I guess we'll probably save up to get the next upgrade. We have enough stone to do so. And we just need the wood and the growth. I wish you already have the growth as well because of the feast we're holding, which is great. So we'll probably look to upgrade this and then maybe get a Temple of Ares. Start working on the gods. Getting Ares to like us is always great early on because you have a huge morale to axes and swords. Athena is always great as well for the spears. So we'll just have to see what we get. So what do we need now? Probably some more infantry. We have a little bit of food stockpiled. So we can actually recruit a bunch of these axemen. Yeah, we've got 2 units of these axemen and then probably another unit of spears. So that way we have 4 spears. A bunch of missiles, 4 archers. Obviously, our Trojan nobles are going to rip the enemy apart. And then we'll head south. Let's do it. I've got no missions quite yet. And yeah, we are really devastating our brother. We've got ensured population happiness. Our father likes the fact that we're keeping the people happy. So we're getting a big boost for more food. And also for having the population above 20. Which it heavily is, which is nice. Yeah. Paris isn't even boosting it too much either, which is good. We haven't done any diplomacy yet, which is something maybe we can definitely look at. They want me to create a Temple of Zeus and we'll gain +10. We can definitely do that. They also want me to have 15 units and upgrade a building to the max. Okay, cool. So we definitely want 1 more turn of recruiting. We'll pick up probably some more infantry. Only 1 more of them though. And then we can't grab any of that. So we'll just grab another unit of that. So this will push up to 17 minutes, just 1 more turn of recruitment. We're really suffering for food though, even with all of this being built. And nice, we can upgrade our citadel, which is great. That'll give us an extra couple slots in the building. And then we can build that Temple of Zeus. We also have a garrison post here, which isn't bad. It gives experience to units in own province. That's actually really nice. So these guys are slowly leveling up. But I don't think it's that necessary, honestly. Is there anything we want to do with our brothers? Obviously, we've got a lot of non-aggressions. We're at war with this guy down to the south. So this is kind of like obviously going to be our goal. And oh yeah, also I haven't really even shown off the campaign map yet as well. Campaign map is glorious. I really love the look at it. It looks great. It doesn't not letting me press space. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean the campaign map looks great. Really, really nice stuff. I love the aesthetic of the campaign. I love this kind of like pottery, almost as if we're in a pot. It looks great. Definitely one of the things that Troy does have going for it. You know, the campaign map does it great. One of the things that I'm kind of disappointed of on the campaign map though is, like if I didn't just press that, would you know what city is Troy? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it that one? Is it this one? Like, oh, just Troy for God's sake. Make it look a little bit better than just that. I know maybe historically it wasn't as crazy, but you also historically didn't have people taking 1,000,000 hits and like, you know, like, come on, make Troy look like a, you know, like the city of the Iliad, you know, make it look glorious, even if it wasn't, you know, supposed to like actually any different than any other city. Just, you know, embellish it, make it look cooler. Same with the with the battle map as well. The Trojan battle map doesn't really look that great either, in my opinion. Cool. So we'll continue on. I'm really hoping that Hector, our brother, doesn't go down, because he's also at war with these guys as well. I'd really hate it if he went down and actually conquered this territory, because we can't fight our brother. And our brother's actually doing some work as well. So I think we got 17 units. We can start moving down. We obviously have that mission to... I think we also have military access with this guy as well. So yeah, we have military access with him as well. We have a few stances. Oh, the city's completely undefended. Perfect. I wonder if he's fighting our brother maybe in the north. Yeah, look at that. We're getting some good experience. That watchtower is actually a really good building. Especially if you just have a garrison army sitting there. You can really rack up the penalty. Don't have any call to war like Menelaus has. Some good upgrades going on. Could upgrade some more food. I mean, getting the food early is great. And we're going to do that, actually. Because this gives us way more bonuses with our brother.
I'm sure we will both profit from this exchange.
Hello, my friend. He'll give me some bronze for an aggression? Sure. Sure.
Rest assured, your overtures will
Thing
be
is, I want to
well
kill
received.
you, and you're just gotten an aggression with my brother, not me. So I kind of want to kill you. So I'm going to decline that. I'm going to take this island for myself, expand our frontier. Our brother is really racking up the relationship with my father. Yeah, he's actually overtaken me a little bit, which is unfortunate. I'm at 22. Yeah, I'm gaining, what, 2 a turn? Because of this, I think. Oh, and he also has a whim, or... Oh, yeah, so we gain 10 if we build an altar of Zeus, which we should be able to do as soon as this is done in 2 turns, and then we'll build the altar of Zeus. We could also get rid of this watchtower, but I'll keep it for now. We're stockpiling. We've got a lot of wood income, which is great. I guess I just want to focus on more food, so let's continue to upgrade that, as we still have 2 turns to stockpile resources for the temple.
Aphrodite's
And let's just come down here to the south. Oh, there isn't actually an army there, though. There's actually an army. Obviously, we will just auto-resolve this battle, but maybe we can engage our army if it lands. And it looked like it was coming to reinforce. And don't worry, guys, I will make sure we have a battle, even if I have to cut some stuff from the camp, from the battle. So we'll just occupy it. So this is kind of a cool thing as well. You can now sack settlements, and sacking them actually is pretty useful because it gives you some good resources. So it's actually not bad. You can also loot and occupy as well to gain resources.
We have earth.
So it adds a lot more value to the whole, you know, sacking stuff. We've managed to find a special creature, apparently. Have we?
With charm and skill.
Is it like a special building we have here? Oh yeah, it's this. This is giving us what? What unit? Harpies, which are basically just like deadly javeliniers. Okay, cool. Fine with me.
Most handsome.
We can actually recruit a couple, even if they do cost a lot of bronze to build. We could build a couple though.
Certainly.
Yeah, we could build 2. And then maybe a 3rd next turn. Sure, why not? Probably our limit though. Yeah, and they have some harpies as well. They might even try and attack us, which would be pretty interesting. So what we can do now, can we bring Helen down? So what's this? Yeah, so it'd be this region. Oh, not for another turn though. Yeah, 1 more turn until we can invest and bring Helen down to this region, which is where we're going to be fighting for the foreseeable future, obviously. Yeah, you guys are going to retreat. So cool, we can hopefully have a siege back at our other province.
Will be made today.
Is this our cousin? No, this isn't our cousin. Oh, our other brother. Our brother is up there, right? But we'll definitely get a defensive pact with you.
I would be lying if I said you were welcome.
And then this guy we're at war with. No. You are probably who we're going to attack next, so we'll bide our time here in the south. Our brother is really gaining favor with our father. Nice. Starting to get 80 stone now. And obviously after conquering this, we also gain a bit more stone. He wants me to move Paris over here. Oh, it's kind of annoying. We've got 10 turns to do it. And Paris is no longer happy because he's away from Helen. So now he's gloomy. So our army fights a little bit worse. Roger that. But we should now be able to bring Helen down. Yeah, we can now bring Helen down. We can't. We could bring her down and just make the soldiers fight better. Oh, wow. If you were to demonstrate skill, you get loads of experience in the province. Couple that with a watchtower and boom. So boom, Helen's now down here. A great feast that will hopefully keep this region a little bit happier. Probably destroy this building now that we have the harpies, and we will probably change further over and start getting a more of a passive stone income, because we obviously get some from the main building, but we need to increase that. And then let's also just grab the extra happiness as well. Obviously also food as well is not a bad idea. Like going for the growth is also pretty good. So we might grab that up. Because again, we're constantly having to look at this, battling our brothers for supremacy. And in one more turn's time, we can then start work on the temple to Zeus, I believe. Yeah, there's our brother as well, Hector. Hopefully he doesn't come down and steal our glory down in this island.
I anticipate great progress.
Do you want peace now?
Today.
Oh, this guy? So he wants to give me 147 foot. No, I'm not going to give you my stone. I need my stone.
If I said...
It does seem like the game could do with less diplomacy as well, popping up 24/7. I feel like every turn you get offered 2 things, and that's kind of where the game like cuts it in half. It's like, this player has been offered 2 agreements, no more can be offered. I wish you could like alter that maybe. Maintain, I think we've already done that. Yeah, we've done that. A lot of these missions we've already done. And we're no longer gloomy, we're up to happy again. Does that change? Does it show us like how happy he is? Doesn't really show us like the cooldown, right? Don't think it does. Either way, we're going to wait one more turn. We're going to recruit one more soldier as well, just to get up to 20 and complete that mission we have. And then we'll probably go and conquer this, and then we'll move to the north to gain relations with that guy as well. Hopefully they have an army here, because I do want to show you guys some good battles. We definitely had some good ones in our Menelaus campaign. We really did. And yeah, our temple is now built, right? Or we can start building it. It's the Temple of Zeus, our father wanted. So we'll do that. Each of the temples do give you different bonuses. And it gives us more, it's a nice little kind of favor with Zeus. So what does Zeus actually do? So Zeus gives us more melee attack with club units, which we do have some, and more missile damage from javelins. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, also, if we pray to him, he gives us some diplomatic relations, which isn't too important. But yeah, we'll start getting that done. That should allow us to complete it. 2 turns. We have 4 turns left on this. So that should give us a nice little boost up here. Start to challenge our brother, who is killing it right now with our father. But don't worry, we will be soon overtaking him. And no longer live in our brother's shadows. Cool. He's just going north. Good. I was afraid he was going to come down to our island and cause us some issues. But luckily, he is not. Let's just quickly stick everyone on fast. Perfect.
Rest assured, your overtures will be well received.
Got a good agreement for me? Military alliance will give me some bronze. Sure, I'll take it.
What words do you have for me?
Not like if people just want my stone. I wish I could set resources, but I'm happy to trade, and resources I'm not happy to trade, and the AI takes that into account. I think that would be quite good. Nice, just did a bunch of stuff. And now you want me to do a temple, which I'm already doing actually, due to my father's love. So cool. The army's ready to go. Let's move over. Hopefully they have an army over here. If they don't, no, it doesn't really do. I don't know whether a full army went then. I really don't, as we discover more of a map. And I really like as well the way that the campaign map kind of like sparks away almost as if you're burning it. I think that's a nice addition. We also have a bunch of upgrades as well we could do. Another building slot as well. Could start working on getting some of these good units. I think getting chariots is really important. Chariots are just like, obviously as there isn't much cavalry here. It's a really good idea to grab some. And like, there's not really many tier 5 buildings either, so you kind of want your capital to be stuck with the better infantry, because as you can see, all of these are tier 3, so they can be built in minor cities. All of these are tier 4, so you can have a temple. There's not really that many buildings in the game, honestly. I would like, yeah, as I said, always I would love to see more of a detailed building system, which I think is one of the underutilized things. Like the resource menu is great, but they could have gone more into depth with it. Oh my god, this guy declared war on me. Oh no, I totally was not paying attention. I thought he was just trading with me. Okay, well, good thing Paris is at his capital. I'm going to fight this off camera because it's a boring battle, and we'll fight a proper battle in a second. So, unfortunately, we actually lost that battle. I guess I should have got a non-aggression with this guy. I wasn't expecting him to declare war on us. But it's fine. Just a minor setback in the campaign. You know, Helen is safe down in the south, and he's going to be moving on to my other cities as well. Crazy. Non-aggression, sure. I will accept non-aggression. I mean, I want to kill this guy anyway, right? So... that's fine. And our army is literally right at his doorstep. We'll recruit an army back in the north and go from there. So, yeah, he doesn't stand a chance. Wait, who are you? We are still at war with you, right? No, we're not. Who are you then? Oh, you're this guy. Okay. Colt leveled up. Good, good, good. So he actually sailed all the way around. That makes so much sense. Oh my god, there's so many pop-ups I don't care about. Let's just take his main settlement and then we'll sail north and we'll finish him off. So it wasn't actually, that wasn't the guy who actually declared war on us. I was right, it was just he moved in to attack us. Which is absolutely fine. So again, we'll take this province and then we'll go and deal with him. He shouldn't be able to cause us too many issues. Again, daring, which is nice. So yeah, now we're going to have to start moving back north. We'll hopefully replenish back up to full. Paris leveled up again. So we'll probably just gain the extra damage, the damage of the hero, so he just racks up more damage. Is the garrison in the north a little bit stronger? Still the same. So let's actually just recruit another hero. We don't really have the food to be doing it, but it will hopefully provide us with a little bit of a tankier defense. And we'll gain, yeah, we'll just gain the top guy. We're going to start losing a lot of food per turn, but it should keep us a little bit safer if he does try anything. We'll be able to defeat that army absolutely fine. And then the next time we'll be able to go north, which is good. Yeah, it sucks to lose that. Walled settlement's not going anywhere, and we'll just have to regain this. Temple's done as well, so that's good. So that gave us a lot more favor with our father, with Papa, up to 44 now, and we really are trying to rush to be being honored. He also wants us to eliminate a hero, so he wants me to kill this this guy, which we're going to do anyway. So
some call you confident.
Ooh, Agamemnon has declared war on us. Again, not really an issue. It's going to take him a while to get to us anyway, so we're in no rush. And he's going to come up. They're both going to attack us. Okay. Well, I might... we have to fight this. Let's just fight this battle. I wanted to have more of an exciting engagement than this one. But we'll fight this. You get to take a look at a minor settlement battle as well. We don't really have many good men now, so we should be able to claim this one. Yeah, I was kind of looking for more of an exciting battle in this episode, but next episode should be a little bit more exciting anyway. And if we defeat them now anyway, that's good. So these are the minor settlements, kind of just like they were in Three Kingdoms. Minor, not much to them. Siege maps in general aren't really that exciting. They kind of just follow they're a bit more extravagant than Warhammer 2 sieges. Nothing really to write home about. Even I think the Siege of Troy is really disappointing as well. Like, considering the game is all about that. Really, there is basically just one wall, same as always. They have reinforcements coming on as well, nothing for us to really worry about. We also have 2 heroes, which is good. We'll stick our Pew Pew hero here. We'll stick some of our light infantry like here. We'll let them come. We'll shoot them with everything we've got. And hopefully bring them down. So a few clubmen to either side. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll get our javelins. Our javelins can be pretty useful on this right-hand side. Slingers can obviously just shoot across. I guess I'll stick our archers over here as well. We basically just need to kill their javelins as quickly as possible. Oh, I forgot to my hero as well. Let's bring him back. So yeah, so like the thing is, I mentioned this in my other video as well, is like the battles look cool, but there's no unit collision in the game. So units just kind of run all over the place and there's no real like defined battle lines. It's kind of cool because it means that units get like really embedded in one another. But they also, when they're chasing down and routing units, just run through enemy formations and stuff. And it really just kind of take a lot out of the battle. Battles are also super fast and they just don't feel very satisfying. I think they really are the weakest part of the game. Basically, when you're thinking about picking this up, obviously the game is free on launch, but the majority of people will still be paying for this game. So I think that's a valid argument that, oh, the game's free, you can't complain, because the majority of their sales will come after the first day. in the longevity of the game. So, yeah, you got to ask yourself, is this worth it if the combat kind of sucks? Can I look past the combat for the campaign? Cool, so they should be approaching now. Our archer hero should be in range soon to start unlevying his archer. He doesn't even have a bow out. Doesn't even have a bow out. There you go. Boom. Doesn't have an arrow. Well, he'll be firing his one arrow in, which is fine. And yeah, as I said, we basically just need to get to a point where we kill all their missiles. All these javelins just need to die. The infantry is fine. I can deal with that. It's the javelins that will be doing the crazy damage to me. So these slingers should be opening up now. Yeah, definitely start focusing down the javelins as quickly as possible. That's why I'm bringing over you guys, these archers as well, and my own javelins. Because, yeah, they're going to be the ones that really do the damage to me. I assume our axes are probably going to benefit from a counter charge, or our maces. You know, you can see what I mean. Like, there's no, like, everyone just runs into each other. It's kind of a bit of a mess and just starts smacking away. There's almost one unit taken care of. Oh, wow, they are hitting me here pretty heavily. Got our axes over there. Bring back our slingers. We'll use that range advantage. Our own javelins. Our javelins are actually out of range almost. So the archers... what do we do here? You can fight that. We also have another unit of spears we can reinforce with. And we need to make sure we just kill these guys. Yeah, kill more of their javelins. More axemen. So our actual good unit is now engaged in as well. The axemen who are fairly heavily armored.
Your hero is under attack.
I think this is like pretty self-explanatory. The combat just doesn't look good. It really doesn't. And I think the only way Creative Assembly will ever make this look good, which we're watching right now, is if they massively increase the scale of the game. They make it so you're fighting with tens of thousands of soldiers every battle, not hundreds, you know. Let's start PPing the enemy general as well. These javelins should be finishing them off over here. Our main guy is shooting like this. Left flank's gonna be a little bit scary. We still have 2 javelins over here. But we should be able to quite handedly clear this out. Throw another spare unit of spears. This right-hand side is probably not going to last either. And we'll send our general to kill theirs if we can help it. He has a lot of rage, but that's all. Okay, cool. I mean, their javelins are ripping through me. Their javelins are just insanely good in this game. Just going to have to bring back both my archer units, I think, to defend. I mean, I guess you guys are just good here to help out there, but we're going to lose this flank pretty soon. Hopefully we can kill them before they kill us. And yeah, just keep on shooting him, please. Our general is losing. Keep on just looking to fight. Doesn't really look like they're doing much. Our general is yeah, engaged with their general. But imagine losing to the AI. That's kind of hilarious. Both of you guys come over now. Basically just need to deal with this flank. They haven't really got too much left. Our generals are doing some good damage. You can't really see. Hopefully you are still shooting him though. So maybe we should have focused on this side. I mean, even just bringing our archers back is fine.
Your warriors are losing heart.
You guys probably not shoot these guys because you're slingers. Yeah, probably should just be over here. So let's bring him back quickly. You know, I'm already just like fast forwarding through a battle. Like that shouldn't be the case. This is our first battle of the campaign. I'm just like, yeah, let's just move through it a little bit quicker. They're almost out of ammunition though, which is nice. And we still have a fair amount of ammo left on both of our forces. You might have to bring back our general at some point.
Your warriors have been routed.
Yeah, it means to be expected over here. I guess we'll throw our general in here. And we'll bring back our missiles. We'll get them off of skirmish mode as well. Where are you guys going? Over here, please! Oh my god, what are they doing? They just like ran into the enemy line. Bunch of idiots. Absolute morons. What are you guys doing? Come over here. Because you're in stupid skirmish mode, so you're running into the enemy. Literally makes no sense. Yeah, get your asses off of skirmish mode. I guess our slingers can go in. I want to keep my archers alive. But like, the thing is, because there's no unit collision, they're just running through my ranks. Like, they're just literally running through my lines, even though I am attacking them right now. they're just still running and running because they're chasing this unit. Like, it's so silly.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
Axis still haven't come back. You guys keep on running. Some of our guys have come back over here. How's this duel going? And also, heroes just slap each other constantly. They don't do anything. Like, that's another thing that's pretty disappointing about the game. It's like heroes is constant. Like, this unit is still chasing me. It's just, yeah. Not a fun experience, I think, in situations like this. Let's just get this unit out of here.
Are losing heart.
We'll throw javelins into them. They'll be fine. Paris will be coming here soon. Yeah, I mean, we're just engaged. So this battle is lost, but that's fine. Paris can just move up and finish this one off. We lose kind of some of our home territory, but it's fine, I think. And we didn't really have the food to sustain this anyway.
Your warriors are losing heart. By Ares, your warriors
Throw your
are
javelins,
rallying.
please. Yeah, battle is lost,
Your
but we definitely did some good damage to the
losing by
city.
Ares.
And now
Your
Paris
warriors
turns
are
up as
rallying.
well. We'll be able to clear out this rest
Your
of the city.
warriors are rallying.
I understand that my warriors are rallying. Not very helpful, though. Javelin's doing some serious work. Yeah, don't really be able to kill any of their units. Bring around some more men as well. Just to
Your
reinforce
warriors
quickly.
are losing heart.
Javelins into these guys.
Your warriors have been routed.
Whittle them down a bit. Counter charge, please. Yeah, battle's lost. Fine though. Nothing really
Your warriors have
too
spotted
much to
hidden
worry
foes.
about. I just honestly didn't expect him. From all the times I've played,
You
he's
are
just
losing
stayed on
ground.
his island. All right, cool. Advisor, we just don't care. It's it's a bit annoying having him constantly talk. But Paris will be back here in 2 turns, and he'll claim back all of his territory. So nothing to worry about whatsoever. We also killed most of the army as well. So let's just speed things up so that next episode we can do some pretty cool stuff. So yeah. Yeah, replenishing. Paris is going to turn up with his big boy army. They obviously can't take the capital city. Kind of embarrassing, honestly, that we lost our home region. Oh yeah, heroes don't die as well, which is a bit silly.
Prince Paris.
So Paris does have a range. He can just force march now. If he gets attacked, we get ambushed, but there's no way this army will be able to ambush us, so we'll just get to here. This army won't be able to ambush us, so we're fine, and then next turn we'll make our way in. We've secured both of these cities. Luckily, we moved Helen as well, which is good. We'll get this Ors. Yeah, we'll get the... No, we want to get this for the quarry again, because it reduces all construction time for all buildings, and when we finally take the main city building, that'll be really good. We're still losing food because we lost our food province, but that's fine. Here we've got the stone being upgraded. Good. I think we can save our wood for now. We actually have a lot of wood if we wanted to trade it away. And then next turn we'll be able to move in. There's no way they'll be able to take our main province. And we'll just chase them to the ends of the earth like Alexander would.
Complete.
Sorry if I got a little bit heated as well. I probably shouldn't have been that annoyed at what was happening with battles. It's just, they're just not that fun. They really aren't. And they could be. They really could be. Bring him down. Occupy our city. Hopefully they haven't ruined it too much. Obviously the city's not going to be super happy. But yeah, we'll get some good bonuses from it.
Paris of Troy.
So that's one back. Yeah, the city's absolutely fine. I don't know. Maybe it got destroyed a little. Maybe it got brought down a rank or two, but I think that's fine. Yeah. Could upgrade to get some good bows. We actually can do this now as well. We can upgrade our target stands to start getting the renowned archers. They cost bronze to upkeep, but we actually are getting a decent bronze income down here in the south now. Especially if we grab up like a tin trader. We obviously don't have the high influences now as well now. It's a different culture. So we're not actually going to gain that bonus if we did build it, but eventually we would, right? Or we could go for something a little bit different. Just kind of get a flat improvement. Get like a smelting house, which will give us a lot of bronze, which I'm going to do. Obviously, we don't get the bonus from the high influence quite yet, but we'll use Helen to create some exciting events and go from there. Hopefully, he doesn't run to the north, because we do have a mission to kill him from our father. Oh, they're going to fight and lose. So the army has been defeated already, so I wonder what that means for our brothers, or for our father's will. What's happened to it? It's aborted? Oh, that's unfortunate. He wants me to build an altar to Hera. Okay. We already have an altar. I guess we could convert it if we wanted to. Once again, just move him. So, basically, this whole thing was dealt with right now as Orlando Bloom just takes him out. This little insurrection coming into my home round. Didn't really do much damage. It's kind of funny. Because, yeah, the other 2 times I've played this, yeah, the other 2 times I've played this, they have just sat on the island and I had a decent battle with them. And this time, I guess, they knew I was recording, so decided against it. So boom, we can start making the region happy again. Happiness is still really high, which is good. Obviously, get that food on the go again. So it's all good. Upgrade that. We have a lot of wood. Yeah, we have loads of wood now. Get our food on the go. So I did do some damage, I guess, but nothing too serious. I guess also happiness and growth, or I think we'll just go, yeah, we'll go happiness and growth. Why not? Organized games. And then let's bring Helen back over as well. So we're currently in this place. So we'll bring Helen back up to the north. That will hopefully make us happy again. We also leveled up twice, which is nice. Ammunition for all missile units and missile resistance. Sure, that seems good to me. Reload speed for the army, plus 12. Oh my god. He is a pew pew lord. We don't even have that many missiles. We do have the harpies as well, which is nice. And we can probably just pick up, oh my god, the archer chariots as well. Hell yeah, let's grab that. So it's kind of interesting. The chariots cost you wood to pick up as well. So cool. I think I'm around about where I want to stop. We're around about 45 minutes for the episode. I do apologize that we didn't have an exciting battle. But next episode we will. Next episode we'll have the siege. Ooh, who's declared war on my ally? Over here. This is kind of nice now, but you can click on this to see who's fighting and who's attacking. Beforehand you couldn't. But it's nice you can click on it.
Come,
So
friend.
we're at war over there as well.
What words do you have for me?
Oh, we should have done that maybe. Got map vision over there. Oh yeah, also as well, before we do wrap this up, we do have that mission as well. Nice, more food. Zeus's Wrath. Just destroyed some buildings for 4 turns. And we became happy again. Okay, cool. We have that mission, right? 1 more turn to get over there. God damn it, we're not going to make it in time, right? There's no way we can get to this region in time. That sucks. That would have been good to get that. I should have been paying more attention. Yeah, it would have given us good diplomatic relationship and happiness across the board. Because I imagine our happiness down here in the south probably isn't perfect. Yeah, we are losing happiness right now. But that's fine. We'll leave Paris up here for a little bit. Oh, and look at that. Level 4 Trojan nobles already. It's pretty deadly. Pretty deadly. We do also have another royal decree we want to start working on. Probably just grab the happiness in all our provinces from the People's Feast. This region will be obviously getting really happy now that Helen has returned to it. Yeah, plus 11. Perfect. Cool. And obviously we need to repair all of our buildings we just took as well. Oh, is that repair? Yeah, it is repair. Good. Perfect. And we have the wood. Let's just continue to work on our docks. How are we doing with our father? Quickly before we wrap things up. We are losing to our brother. We really need to maybe change this altar over then. Can we just convert the altar? We can, yeah. So when we have enough wood, we can just change over the altar. That's probably the best way to do it. So cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this first 45 minutes. In about 2 hours time, I'll upload the second part of this campaign so you guys can see part 2. And in that one, we will be going for this settlement right down here to the south. And fighting this guy down here, and we'll have a siege battle, which should be good. That should make for a fun and interesting engagement, and then I guess maybe going over here and engaging a decent army. So hopefully next episode will be filled with battles, and I will see you guys then.